A best friend gifted me this game in early access, and only now on a different platform entirely am I playing this. Am I a terrible, ungrateful friend? Keywords, Realm of Ink, Gaming, PS5. Hey, that's what I'm playing it on! So, this is version 1.0 of Realm of Ink. I have Keymailer and Leap Studio to thank for allowing me to share this with you all. Now it's available on consoles and not just PC. And it's an action roguelite with a whole lot of ink. The ink makes me think of stuff like Street Fighter 4 and Okami. So why don't we get into this and see how it goes with this swordswoman Red. Just look at the painting here.
There is the fox demon that razed your village to the ground.
Already good feeling. And charge heavy attack. That's a big area of effect. Okay, we can simply hold square. Isometric action roguelite. And dash to disregard damage and to cross obstacles. One dash opportunity per second, so we can do it a little quick. So we can dash while we're attacking. And it feels like it takes a couple of seconds to get into a charge, but we dash, I think, a little bit. We gotta charge a little bit, but we can get that out faster. That's something to think about there.
Retribution is at hand. You must make haste.
Then Ink Relic. They carry the power, or ancient power of ink gods. Ink abilities. So White Tiger Ink Metal. There's a whole lot of stuff there. But Ink Relics imbued with the White Tiger's power reveal enemy weak points, raising crit rate and crit damage. It's epic. Bone-rending Tiger Roar. A sequence of tiger claws to tear through the area ahead. If there's a critical hit, then a second tiger claw triggers. Each hit by the tiger claws increases crit rate by 4%, stacking up to 10 times and lasting 3 seconds. Surrender to Tiger Might. Unmatched legend for getting one ink relic. One epic ink relic. I'm not going anywhere because I haven't equipped this yet. We can equip up to 2. And then once 2 are equipped, Ink Pet becomes a unique form based on the combination of the 5 elements of the ink relics. Then ink relics imbued with divine power grant a unique active skill, an ink relic skill, along with a powerful passive bonus. Decompose unwanted ink relics into ink stones to upgrade your ink relics for more power. Oh gee. I want to believe they're both equipped then. And then Momo is our ink pet right now. Then items and stats. And upgrade info to go up to legendary, for example. L2 will do that. Nice range. Yinglong Ink Earth. It enhances heavy attacks and it summons a Yinglong clan to replicate efforts. Or Shangui Ink. Creates sturdy shields to block enemy attacks. I find myself wanting to get defensive. So now that's the form the ink pet takes. And then we hold R1 to decompose the ink relic. Okay, I gotta remember that then. Then what's circle?
Bestowed on you a most favorable opportunity. Only a fool would toss it aside.
Let me dodge out of that.
The time is now.
We've definitely gotten that handled.
This feeling, as if I've arrived at this moment before, time and time again.
Oh
That
boy.
learning is but the will of fate, as it guides you toward your true destiny.
I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much.
That sure did not match.
You overestimate yourself. Your end has come. The wasteland shall be your tomb.
But why? We did all the things. Oh.
Noise. Splitting my head in two. I agree. Need to get out of here. And fast.
So, what now? Poison feather ink to inflict the deadliest poison on enemies. Then what's that? Abilities, 2 forms stance. An ink relic skill will increase heavy attack damage and attack range for 5 seconds. Sky Sunderer increases heavy attack channel speed. And they fire multiple sword waves that deal damage. Iron Lotus Aegis or Aegis? I'd rather say Aegis here. Super armor while performing a heavy attack and damage reduction plus 50%. I think I'll go for that. And I'll decompose this. I ain't too worried about that. Maybe before I go in, we'll check on the trophies for this game. Return to the origin, break the realm. Not as many trophies, but it does have a platinum. Momo becoming 10 different forms. Break the eternal cycles of the realm. That has to be finishing some kind of main campaign. Ink relics. A legendary ink relic. 2 legendary ink relics. Ultimate skill. I wonder if that can happen already with the circle. Curios, legendary curio. Poison, burning, and bleeding effects. 3 curses. Cursed curio. Defeat 100 enemies with light and heavy attacks. Or ink skills. Unlock 5 abilities via the Ink Realm anecdote. Or on the Ink Realm anecdote. Then all the talents. A short story other than Red's. Encounter bosses. Book Spirit on Sheep Hairbrush difficulty. Weasel Hairbrush difficulty. Tiger Hairbrush difficulty. Bear Hairbrush difficulty. Worm Hairbrush. Dragon Hairbrush. Tell me the Book Spirit is the first boss. Don't really tell me that. I want to see for myself. If we even get there. Relics Abyss, so we choose roots to take for ink relics and a small amount of silver coins.
The story relic. A land.
Let me get out of that.
If you seek to continue defying the order of things, your fate will be to find yourself buried in this ill-forgotten land.
Says
So,
who exactly?
it's L3 to open this menu to tell me what to go with that's rare. That's common. So I'm gonna decompose that too. I'm probably only gonna go with something epic or legendary. If I can go for curios or silver coins, I'm gonna go curios.
You must obey the laws of the story as were written to you.
Okay, that is the ultimate ability then. I wanted to think so. So that's definitely something there. Curios. Forge Master's Gauntlets for more heavy attack damage. Vermilion Brush for all damage. Tattered Scroll. When passing through Literary Inquisition and Valley of Tribulations, secret scroll fragments will drop. Collect 4 fragments to repair this scroll, and it comes with Literary Inquisition. Face powerful elite enemies for rarer rewards. Oh dear. Let me get the Vermilion brush. Forge Master, I'm thinking of Castlevania, and I'm thinking of Hector and Isaac. But all damage is pretty nice.
I have to say, that's
Sounding.
2 musts too many for me.
More relics again.
You choose to defy it. Pitiful. Your story had such elegance. Yet now
These
you
ain't
have
nothing.
thrown them away
They're a little
to
too
become
easy.
another warrior without purpose.
Just wait, I'll come into worse things.
I know who I am, and I know my purpose isn't to bend to the likes of whatever the hell you are.
That improves the quality of dropped curios.
Inconsequential.
But it's so common. It's so common in Elixir Hub. Let's go there then. Why don't I do? Well, that's more protective, isn't it? Let me get out of the way of some of these things here.
Step aside.
We'll pick up an elixir. More ink pet damage with Mind Horn, or permanently increases damage reduction by 3%. Permanently reduces the cooldown of ink relic skill by 5%. Let's up the damage reduction. So there was nothing there. And that's just taking us somewhere. So what do we do here?
What's this? You have quite a peculiar aura around you. You've recently been in contact with ink gems, have you not?
Guilty. What do you know about them?
A very great deal, I must confess. But there's so much more still to unravel. They are rather ancient, mysterious objects, descended from most powerful beings. So long, and good luck on your travels, hero.
Gathering of friends for getting a short story other than Red's. So normally we could upgrade if we had the ink gems to do such. This crucible will reforge ink gems. Step up and try it. My thanks. I don't know if I want to do that for real though. Ink replacement. Or ink relic replacement. I don't think I want to. Well, let me double check it. What does it do? A shield. And then a ground-rending mountain fall. Zhonghui array. 26 points of ink relic skill damage. And a shield equal to 1% for 2 seconds. Nah. Let's replace it. Resonant Sword Ink. And Blade Storm Song. Enemies inside are more susceptible to critical hits and critical damage. Then what about Vermilion Bird Ink? Burning damage. Then Plain Scorching Sparrow Fire. And that uses up the burning stacks on enemies. Isn't there a skill in Claire Obscure Expedition 33 Mael can do that takes advantage of the burn stacks on an enemy and makes it hurt even worse? I'm feeling that here with the Vermilion Bird Ink. For each stack consumed, the 130 points of damage gets boosted by 40%. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, a blue fire lion.
Feast your eyes mesmerize and immerse your nose on the tastiest treasure trove of treats, the likes of which the realm has never known.
The colors and her... Why am I forgetting the word? Why am I forgetting job? The colors and her vocation, which I could just say job, remind me very much of Jam Curado Berry from Guilty Gear, and I'm here for it.
What exactly do you have?
Her profession.
Any little thing a traveler's empty tummy could ever ask for. Kung Pao chicken, mapo tofu, twice cooked pork, lion's head meatballs, Buddha jumps over the wall, dongpo pork.
What's lion's head meatballs and Buddha jumps over the wall?
I don't see any buns here.
Well, the buns are just too cutesiest to eat. Wouldn't you agree? Every ingredient has a story, and each recipe is a journey.
That's also not matching. We got silver for farm to table things. Restores health and increases crit rate for 2 rooms. Then damage is increased for 2 rooms. That just increases or restores health. Let's get this. Just to have a treat feast. And then various ink spirit things. And a training doll.
Come, take a gander at the rarest commodities of the ink realm. Won't find them anywhere else, I can assure you.
Can you? I see those fox ears, and I'm led to think otherwise.
Allow me the pleasure to introduce you to the legendary Golden Pond Trading Post. The name's Golda, and I'm here to serve those poor souls wandering the vast pages of the ink realm.
All right. What are...
Oh, it didn't finish. What are you selling?
I'm so glad you asked, since my keen senses detect the fatigue that's befallen you on such an epic journey. Feast your tired eyes on these treasures I'm practically giving away. Follow the market trends? I'm the one who sets them.
Oh, gee, that's great. Oh, we don't have silver for any of these, so I can't even think about it. Something tells me the book spirit is the final boss. So I had to spend a lot of time doing things. Maybe I should deal with the hammer. Get out of the way of that, too. We're already doing a good bit of damage here as it is. Then lightning circle around. Beautiful. That's honestly very cool. We ain't even taking any real damage. Curse effect. I don't know about that. Maybe damage reduction. We gotta get some dumplings for Momo. That's rare. Double fish ink for status effect stuff. I'm applying status effects with burn, so I can't get myself to do that. And I can't give up an epic for a rare. So I'm gonna have to decompose this as well. I don't have much choice, I feel. Oh. Then they came in. Let me break that there. Now I'm getting a little hurt, but not overly so. I don't even know. What's that bar that fills up? There's plenty I don't yet know. But I can't give up rare and epic. This is a literary inquisition for rare treasures, but would encounter stronger enemies. Let's go for that, why don't we? Five hits there. So much AoEs. But we do have stacks of burn. So now I'm seeing it. I need to burn them before I do something. If only I saw. That's more money there. I don't know if I can get myself to do it right now. I don't think I can. Bonus damage, heavy attack damage, crit rate. Let's up the crit rate. Then curios, like a legendary thing, like the Phoenix Fire Wheel. And that's really good for the burning we're doing. When burning deals damage, it also applies 10 additional burning stacks? And for each one burning stack, the bonus and ink relic skill damage it takes is 5% more. I can't go with anything other than a Phoenix Fire Wheel. Are you kidding? Rare treasure for a legendary curio. And for unlocking 10 curios in the realm, Ink Realm anecdote. I cannot pass that up. Such burnage. Such burnage. But I want to get me some health back. Such burnage. That's like crazy. But yeah, what is that yellow meter above the health? Substantial, or different elixirs, and a lot. I want to keep getting elixirs. I really do. I really need to wait for a boss in order to see about the ink skill. See about the damage it really does. Okay, some pots will actually drop some green things that will actually give a bit of health back. And I don't see AoEs and everything. So I gotta break some pots after all. But gotta give me some health back. Bonus damage, all damage. Let's go Chaos Force. Then a little bit of silver in these pots too. So there's actual good reason to break the pots. They actually drop things. I know, I gotta remember that. It's why I'm back in the 200s. Okay, so Cone of Flames consuming burning stacks. Then dealing 201 points of Ink Relic skill. Light and heavy attacks have 20% chance, and Ink Relic skills a 40% chance. Here must come another boss. Well, after this. Ah, you've brought an ink pad along with you. Yes, I have. This one is rather unusual. It completely transforms each time we meet. I'm not sure why they do that, actually. I could collect some samples from them. That might help determine the cause. They don't seem to like that idea very much. No thanks.
Shall I take a look at your ink gems and see how much power lies within?
We can up this. Let's up this. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with the curio we got. Then what? More ink stones and unlocks ink Kulin Qingming at every transfer station. And can exchange inkstones for elixirs with it at any time. More shields gained every 10 seconds. Doesn't stack in the last 5 seconds. Realm treading boots. Within an array, it releases magic waves in all directions. And for each 5-element ink relic carried. So wouldn't that just be 2 5-element ink relics? Yeah, I may as well get these.
Ow!
Still, there's a scent in this valley I really like. Braised pork. Ow! No! It's loyalty!
Step back, riffraff! No one approaches my master without my say-so!
They sound adorable.
Trade with a bit of your inkstones. But remember, a little can go a long way!
So 10 inkstones to get an elixir. I don't know. I don't think I have to. You think I could cut that little Thetan waddling beside you? That is not emergency food. That is not Paimon. Momo isn't for eating.
Courage and culinary consumption really fires up my oven.
Ink relic skill damage. Damage reduction. Grants hyper armor. Then more light and heavy damage. Let's go with this here. I'm cool with that. Step right up, friend. Inside this gourd, a sip of the Demon King's very own heart blood. One mouthful, 3 full days of double strength and immunity to evil. A bargain for power seekers. Save your pitch. Whatever prowls here isn't worth drinking that.
Hey!
Normally, 800 silver, but for you, half price. A once-in-a-lifetime markdown. Half price for mountain spring water mixed with a hint of reeds? This heart blood reeks of yesterday's runoff. Ah, hallucinated scent. That must be the sword demon's aura playing tricks on your nose. Fine, 30% off. Final offer. Wasn't it half
The
off?
accounts aren't adding up today. Better have a word with my staff.
Wasn't it half off? What's this? Halt, man! Who are you? And where am I? This is Wailing Blade Valley, one of the gates to the story relics. I guard this path. No one passes through here. Go any further, this will become your grave. Face my blade! Man and blade as one! We gotta get that going. Wow, that was fast. Oh, we're not done. But those burn stacks are really helping. We still got plenty of health. Now it's over. I should have thought of that. Oh boy, and Jade Ink. Then more health recovered. All damage bonus, crit damage, permanent. Then Rippling Propagator. Final stage of light attacks is modified. You dash forward, then go back to your original position. 2 instances of damage and remaining invincible throughout the dash and return. If a heavy attack hits an ink pet, it accelerates the common skill cooldown by 20% and grants the ink pen or ink pet all damage bonus plus 10%. Includes Boundless Sword Wave, which uses a max channel heavy attack that triggers a circular shockwave to spread outward to long range, dealing heavy attack and bonus damage. Powerful, swift, heavy attack releases a weakened shockwave that holds or deals 1/3 of the damage. That include... Oh no, it must include being hit by a boundless sword wave. It still stacks. I'm gonna Rippling Propagator. First glimpse of mastery for unlocking 5 abilities in the anecdote. This run is a bit of a once in a lifetime right now, for a first time ever.
Such a strange mountain.
I figure, oh no, we get a look at that there. I'm glad I came over here. I need legendary relics, so I'm gonna consider things. Man, they go down fast. Fast, fast, fast. And we can hit the bell. Do we need to? Probably not. More curios. I don't mind it.
There is no escape!
I was so out of the way, or I was dashing out of the way.
Believe so.
And I was so dodging that in time. But I'm not taking a lot of damage, though. This is also a bit too simple. Rakshasa ring, status effect or curse. Nah. Kongming lantern, when damage is full, no. An additional dish drops. How about perfumed jade sachet? Getting a number of these things here for this run. But I can't just stop. There's no way. Valley of Heavenly Tribulation. Unique challenges and abundant precious treasures. I can handle this. I need to dodge things.
It's dangerous.
Ooh. So I just need to survive. Feels bad I let myself get hit. Whoa. Well, dodge to stay alive anyway, and I still seem to pass. Yeah.
Simple work.
I just had to be alive. I can't do that. The more money you have, the stronger they become. For every 400 silver coins spent, I can't do it. And permanent cooldown reduction. Damage dealt to enemies with full HP is multiplied. No, thank you. More crit rate and all damage has a chance to inflict bleeding. Soul drinking chalice. Attack speed and range goes up when defeating enemies. Let's go with a 5% chance of inflicting bleeding. There was bleeding, poisoning, and something else. We go for more elixirs. We keep beefing ourselves up. Then we keep going this way. This just looks amazing. And it also feels fun.
Step aside.
A more active roguelite than a Bullet Heaven game. I don't think that made any sense. Ignore that. Well, I'm gonna go with the Luck Elixir for the drop rate of epic or higher curios. That just feels like a good idea. Then shop again. Or safe area again. Animita Mountain rings with sacred chants, yet the heart grows oddly restless there. I spoke briefly with Monk Jin. His intent leans toward good, but his obsessions remain. He will not leave his post.
Until we meet again.
Can't up these yet. Hey there, short stuff! Wanna have a pounce?
Ow!
You just dash on out there and we'll see how far you can get before I crush you. Pay no attention to them, Momo. Oh, come on! It'd be a great game!
Majestic beasts, thrilling creatures. These legends about the ink gods are my kind of
Stories! The lines aren't finishing. Guess not even Buddha's giving out financial advice around here. Ah, hell. Might as well make a wish while we're here.
Like any other fella, I have modest goals. To journey as far as the realm will take me, and make a fortune along the way.
Let's see, when entering a room, crit rate plus 20% for 10 seconds. But I'm short on silver coins. While it's active, when an enemy dies, it's extended for a second. Then Rakshasa ring again. Rotating emerald orbs that deal damage upon contact with enemies. Check this. Ooh, did you ever try temple food before? It's all teeny tiny veggie goodies. Simple, soft, pure. Good for the belly, good for the soul. So healthy. If only I could sneak ease my way into their secret kitchen and see how they make it.
It's really hard to stop my mind when I'm chopping up the foodsicles. The other day, I drifted off by mentally tracking a veggie's lineage all the way back through the water cycle.
Oh boy, she loves cooking. Let's see, reduces dash cooldown. Nah. Shield equal to HP lost. We can get that. Or can we? I want to get the emerald ring. So I can't eat right now. I'll be okay with that. Chains broke there. Rakshasa. I'm not seeing enough of that. I'm getting hit too much. Okay, there's burnage. And then coins. I'm actually taking a good bit of damage there. But we're done. And health came back. Light attack damage permanent boost. Let's get that. And then I don't need that. Let's go Curios again. But I feel like this is going to be much more challenging on the harder difficulties. This is more or less a tutorial of the game.
Poor choice. Stepping in my way.
Fire stoking fan for more burning damage and 5% more chance to inflict burning. 10 HP when entering a room. All damage has a 5% chance to inflict poison. Let's get poison. More literary inquisition. I feel like that's better to go for.
That's an awful lot of treasure on that statue.
The burns, though. Whoa. Oh, well, it's fire. It's a ray damage. A Bifang or Bifang array. I don't want an array. I don't know the joys of array. When damage crits, there's a 20% chance to apply bleeding. Then that reduces Ink Relic skill cooldown. Bell Resonance means a heavy attack fires a shockwave that deals 208 heavy attack bonus damage. Then an additional Advanced Elixir Furnace drops. For Valley of Heavenly Tribulation. High risk, high reward. I'll go for that. How about permanent crit rate increase? But yeah, I don't know what that yellow bar is there. I don't know what it is.
Bizarre possibility.
Supreme Torment, I did the stuff. Poison, burning, and bleeding to a single enemy. Awesome. Glad I made that happen. Oh yeah, invincible during that. That's all right there. Max HP. Let's get that renewal. And all we got is a regular Relic Abyss. That ain't enough. That ain't enough of nothing for me. Then criticals, and I didn't see that. The enemies sure do a whole lot of AoEs, don't they?
The weaker they are, the more time they waste.
Some of these voiced lines are not finishing all the way. A good number of them, really.
Ow!
We just had that.
I don't like the way that Golda looks at me. Like he's calculating a price.
On the one side, the story relics might be treacherous, but on the others, freshest ingredients make for bestest meals. You should be careful out there. Oh, I'll stick close to Miss Grace. She's always taking good cares of me.
Dum-de-da.
You will too, won't ya? Yes.
Can't keep up in the fight without some food stuff in the belly, silly.
She sounds very silly.
Is it a green tea? That's right. I believe it's called New Spring Tea Luochun. Luochun. How do you come by such rare leaf tea all the way out here? I regularly use tea to sharpen my mind and clear my thoughts. It pays to know people who can provide it for me.
Care for a brief moment of respite? I can have a pot of tea brewed if you'd like to break before heading back out again.
Oh, wait. You can make this legendary. Oh, yeah. A legend for the ages. We're already 1/4 of the way there with trophies, but gonna have to do runs on harder and harder difficulties in order to get the platinum.
Step on up to the Golden Pond Trading Post. And right here we have my top 4 foxes. Wealth, prosperity, profit, and fortune. Names are a bit on the nose, don't you think?
Hey,
Good business doesn't need fancy monikers to make a profit.
who can really put a price on success? But with perks like these, buying is basically saving.
Poison chance. I don't want the lantern. But when you deal damage, 1% chance to trigger divine punishment. Bonus damage triggers this effect at 3 times chance. Or golden touch. When an enemy appears, apply 1 stack of golden touch to it. I want the cyan lotus sensor. And then that restocks stuff. Now I have to already double check what it is I got. 1% chance to trigger divine punishment. Bonus damage triggers a 3% chance. Or 3 times the chance. So, what inflicts bonus damage then? What does inflict bonus damage? Additional attack. I wouldn't know anything about that. Then, Thunder form for 10 seconds. Chain lightning. Thundery Momo. Okay, let's go here then. He looks angry. Oh, that'd be why. Feels like Ashura.
You see before you a humble guardian of this passage. In the vast expanse of suffering. Only turning back leads to salvation. I beseech thee to retreat.
So it's the Animita Ashura, Monk Jin.
I seek to find my own path.
A path that should align with the divine will. Go. Return to your tale. To the cosmic balance.
And if I choose otherwise?
An infinite sea of despair lies before you.
We gonna be alright though. I didn't know when I was gonna hit. Let me avoid these coins. But then came that.
All is but an illusion.
I've heard that a good bit.
Lack of form draws me closer to lack of self.
I figured it wouldn't be over, and now the rage, the fury.
No redemption awaits.
I didn't see that with all the circling happening.
Have mercy.
Yeah, Thundery Momo is amazing. That's too good. But this feels like tutorial here. Bonus damage, bonus damage. Ink relic skill damage. Let's get that. Then a super armor, heavy attack. Light and heavy attack damage is multiplied by 2 for 8 seconds when you enter a room. I don't think 2 forms stance. I think Lotus Sundering Cleaver. Then all damage bonus by 30%. Reduces ink skill. Oh, that's the meal for 2 rooms. Do we got 5 places to go, or 3, or what?
Now that is quite the perfume.
Look at those emerald orbs doing stuff. We gotta go to the harder stuff. I can handle it.
Planet monsters. Because why not?
Why not indeed? And also they got armor.
Fine. Let's see what you're made of.
They ain't made of much. I want luck. Bonus damage and dodge area. Enhanced damage or enhanced dash. Nah. I really like what I have. And Crystal Tree for every 10 HP, all damage bonus. I kind of got to go with the Crystal Tree. That is a bomb. Curios over Elixir. We just got Elixir.
Odd. Where are you? Somewhere.
There's a lot of stuff happening on screen, though. Or so it seems to me. A whole lot of AoEs. And projectiles. 2 silver coins for each curio with this Jade Ruyi. Ruyi Jingubang. Or the monkey staff or the power pole, depending on what rendition of Journey of the West you're looking at. Wind Fire Bell. When burning explosion deals damage, ink relic skills are accelerated by 3%. Or more movement speed. Let's go with this. I'm gonna miss this run very much. I'm sure I will. All these firebirds coming down too. Parasitic bug for ink pet damage bonus. You can summon an ink pet insect, rapidly charging towards enemies up to perform basic attacks for 5 seconds. Then 8 trigrams. Dude, 8 trigrams, 64 palms. You know, Neji Hyuga. And then all these finger jabs. You know, why do I think that in a fight, Hokuto Shinken would have quite the advantage on Hyuga-style martial arts, I'm gonna say. Or Gentle Fist. Gentle Fist is what it is. I feel like Hokuto Shinken can beat Juken. Or the Fist of the North Star can beat the Gentle Fist. Then Mark of 3 Sorrows. 3 stacks of 1 of them at random to an enemy. Let's get some parasitic bugs, why don't we? And here's Valley of Heavenly Tribulation. Need to guard the Fox Lighthouse. There's a whole lot of bugs there. That was gonna be AoE in ways I don't like. Can't even tell how much health it has. Look at everything raining down. Oh, that must be the health up there. Lost very, very, very little. Then 6% epic chance or higher. Destiny Elixir. Let's get more health. Then, when injured, all ink relic skills are accelerated by 1 second. There's so much.
Alas. Why the long face? Looky, look! See this flower? Isn't she just the prettiest little petally princess? It's nice. and smells yum too, right? All soft and sweet and snacky looking. Just begging to be turned into something delish. But, I used her petals to make the cutest flower cakes and, the moment they cooled down, they went all gloopy, rotty, ew! I've never, ever tasted anything that tragic. My poor little tongue still hasn't forgiven me.
I'll be back in 2 steams of a bun ball.
I read that earlier, and then I read what was there. Don't know that I need any of that neither. I seem to never need the food. Not yet, anyway. Bet all these peonies could fetch a pretty price.
You are aware that they're extremely poisonous.
Quality speaks for itself. Nothing that a little coin and me can't snag for you in this
could have the green silk robe. I got a blood-soaked sickle, don't I? No, I got something that does things. When a bleeding enemy dies, it executes blood-soaked slash towards the nearest enemy, applying 5 stacks of bleeding and dealing 210 bonus damage. I'm just out of silver coins, though. Maybe I ought to go for silver coins this time around.
There's a trace of flowers on the air. Likely the herbal blend. Fallen petals for fragrance, morning dew for the brew. You seem very fond of tea, Miss Grace.
Huh?
Fond? Is that what this feeling is called?
May the power of ink blessings grace every step of your journey.
I ain't got much in the way of ink stones, though.
Ow!
I've already done that.
Doctor said I'm doing a fine job. That means I'm going to eat great tonight.
What's causing the phoenixes? Fire ring, burning explosion. Then what's bringing down the firebirds? Oh, it must be that. No. What is bringing them down, though? Yeah, I don't know what's causing the firebirds to happen. Burning explosion. Oh, burning explosions become the 2-hit for a million firebird and apply the curse for a million bird mark. That's what it is there. I see. Evan and Mason sound very European or not Eastern Asian. There they go so easily. They're only ever sub-bosses, though. I'll just pick up everything. Then Vermilion Bird Elixir. More burning damage. And then cast Phoenix Fire ahead. I am really in the fire right now. And White Tiger ink is critical stuff. Yeah, I don't mind. And then light, heavy, and ink relic attacks deal 302 bonus damage. Maybe the critical. Yeah, probably. There's so much going, a whole lot of math and possibilities. But again, tutorial. I have to keep reminding of that. They go down so quick. Come to think, if I do another relic, that'll probably actually become enough of the ink gems to make the other thing legendary, the tiger stuff. Oh yeah, those bugs are a thing too.
Can't say I was expecting this. A luscious garden among the...
Then Yin Yang Ring. All damage bonus. Stacks up to 5 times for 5 seconds. Let's do that. There's so much. I need the challenge. I'm much too strong here. And as I say that, I'll eventually be wrecked with the quickness. None of this is legendary, and I'll be able to make a thing legendary. And white tiger elixir for permanent crit rate damage. Yeah, let's get that white tiger elixir. Then strategy, mine. More burning damage, and you summon a mine with an ink relic skill. It's detonated with light or heavy attack to do a burning explosion. For every second the mine is active, it increases damage and area of burning explosion up to 300%. I gotta have that then. Then I ought to see about substantial amount of silver coins, actually. Let me do that this one time. So literally on fire here. No, I'm only metaphorically on fire. Who am I kidding? Okay, that's a health thing that actually would be helpful. So simple, and that is a good amount of silver coins there. Then what?
All the charms and tricks in the realm, and I still can't shave even a millisecond off my prep time. Are you finding yourself pressed for time? It has more to do with being a matter of pride.
I'm running out of room in my recipe books. That and the lifting them from place to place is really killer on my wrists.
She is adorable.
Come, take a gander at the rarest commodities of the Ink realm.
He said this already,
Won't
didn't
find
he?
them anywhere else, I can assure you. Step inside my world of splendor. Generous and most affordable perks for one and all.
Oh boy, and I got the money for the Sword of Concord. A clone for 10 seconds and replicates light attack actions, dealing 50% damage, and can coexist with an Azure Dragon clone. Then every 5 times light attacks deal damage, a powerful slash at the nearest enemy. Nah. Let's get this here. How can I not?
This creature carries with it the scent of ink gems. The gems definitely have an effect on them. Might you leave it with me so I might examine it?
Oh no.
Might you leave it with me so I can something further examination? What kind of examination are you considering? I can't be too sure until I first placed it under extreme temperatures. I'm going to say that's a pass then.
Blessings and great fortune to you.
Great fortune indeed, because it's time to make this legendary. I didn't even pay attention. The loneliness of invincibility. 10% crit rate, 50% more crit damage. Ink relic skill crit rate 20%. 421 bonus damage. Then critical hits also build energy at 120 points. The Ink Relic skill is upgraded to Dread Tiger's Howl. How can I tell? 2 consecutive Tiger Claws. Stacking up to 3 times. But how can I tell, though?
Ow! Master's in the thick of it again. If I didn't know my life to such magnificent work... No, never mind. It would still be boring.
Then she looks pretty, but also dangerous. Oh, she's up there and flying.
My darling, what beauty our child is to behold. Do you not think they resemble you?
Child?
If only our happiness was meant to be. But it only seeks to curse us with this waking nightmare and steal our child away from us!
I think you'd better let me through. You've got enough on what's left of your mind.
Wherever are you going? You can't leave us!
Oh boy, she's emotional.
Has come. My children.
I probably need to get rid of them before I can get to her. Whoa. Gotta be a little careful here. That's 2.
Fragrant to send these flowers out!
So many vines. Then she gotta come down. Whoa.
Toys with my mind! Once love, now madness!
I'm gonna keep going with that there.
Silence!
Now to get out of that. Nah, I'm all right enough. But why is that there and this here? What is that to interact with? And I've not been interacting with that stuff then. I don't know what's been going on. Then all damage bonus or crit damage. Let's see about curse effect. Astral Wind Sever. Swift heavy attack grants a buff stack, and powerful swift heavy attack 2 stacks. Light attack and heavy attack speed go up. Oh, a heavy attack shortly after a light attack performs a very fast swift heavy attack. Then if the light attack was the final hit, will unleash a more powerful swift heavy attack that covers a wider area. That I need to learn. And Glutton's Menace. Each dish consumed increases light attack damage, and I've consumed 6 of them. That would explain why I'm not charging immediately.
This water, it's blood and tears. Flowers bloom and fall. How many times has she repeated this here?
I did not know those were grabbable. They were always so close to where to go next. I couldn't tell if they were like conjoined or something.
Getting an eerie feeling out here.
I'd like for this to be it, but I don't think it will be. Now to dodge things again.
Careful there. It's dangerous.
Probably don't have to fight things. Gotta make sure I have the dodging available. What hit me? Whatever hit me wasn't much.
Simple work.
I can just turn that all away. I've got everything I need for the run except for elixirs, for example. Heavy attack damage. Status effect damage increase permanently. Status effect trigger chance. Or just permanent damage increase. I'm gonna go with that. Organic wine. And Tiger Roar elixir. Let's get the Tiger Roar elixir. Then legendary Echoing Conch. Effects triggered by interval or charge effects have a 50% chance to trigger an additional time. Then more burning damage, more burning explosion radius. I just want legendary stuff. Large amount of silver coins. May not be substantial, but it's a large. Man, I'm sweating like a mother out here. Or in here. And all them bugs. That was supposed to die. I'm taking more hits than I need to. Oh, and there's a mine there. Big explosion. Damage reduction. Cooldown. Light damage. Let's do strike. Why not? We can hit these statues in the hopes of getting stuff from them. I don't know if I need to, though. I so want the curios. I'm curious about the curios. I've definitely taken some hits I didn't need to. Oh, them some puppets a little bit there. Whole lot of explosions. Tripodia toad, more silver coin, and for every 200 spent this game, all damage goes up, or all damage bonus. The golden touch, when an enemy appears, apply golden touch. If they die in the 4 seconds, they drop silver coins. Doesn't apply to summoned enemies. Let's golden whisk despite the Tripodia toad. Maybe I'll have a chance to buy it. This is nothing. Yeah, no, this is like a visual cacophony of all kinds of stuff here. Oh, wonder if the bar was full and it did the thing. I don't know. That wasn't a normal ink relic skill. Now I may actually need to buy some food.
This area. I can feel the vibrations of ink gems nearby, but I can't locate the source. You can sense them? I can smell them. That's remarkable.
May your ink never run dry.
I don't see it happening.
Oh?
Supposed to be a mountain of ink stones here. So why the hell can't I spot a single one?
Why not give it another glance there? After all, no better investment than in oneself.
Vajra. Next heavy attack triggers a shockwave that deals 30% of that hit's damage as bonus damage. Then crit rate plus 20 for 10 seconds. Do I have a whirlwind ring? I can still get more. Yin Yang ring. But no whirlwind ring. Oh wait, no, I gotta buy food.
The mythic graves are the worstest of worst places. All spooky wooky and bald and crumbly. Not even a single tasty ingredient in sight. Please don't be mad, okay? I only got these teeny tiny leftovers for you today. Everything else got scared away by the creepy crawlies.
I've just conjured up a culinary calamity for your taste buds.
Stuff is not matching the way it should. Then reduces the cooldown of ink relic skills. It's all 25% HP. That was good health coming back, though. Where is my crit rate? 27.5. Whirlwind Ring or Vajra Chime? I think I'll have a hard time figuring it out. Heavy attack triggers a shockwave, doing bonus damage. But that'd be good for next rooms. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Ow!
It's the same story.
Master would mind if I took a nibble out of Golda one of these days.
So how dangerous? Oh no, this is a sub room. Then it's a good thing that I did the Whirlwind Ring. So many effects next to the circle. And you know what? I got time to do this. I don't see what's hitting me. So I guess I do gotta worry about them. That is nice, though. It's good to dodge through stuff. Yeah, I gotta deal with these enemies in order to do that. In order to do damage to him. There were a number of hits there, though. How about we do that? Where was the explosion? And they're all together. Taking more hits than I care to, but I'm still alive. And that's beautiful. I've got an organic wine. So how about Celestial Elixir? We're getting all kinds of dumplings to feed Momo. But we ain't done in here. Curios. Curios, curios, curios.
Appears you all have a desire to die today.
So much damage. There was big damage. Or big explosion. So much going on. Leopard Master Cuff. After every 5 critical hits with light attacks, 3 claw strikes. Then every second of Ink Relic skill cooldown cap. Ink Relic skill damage increases by 3% with the Enamel Hand Furnace. Curio damage. I don't know. No, light or heavy attacks, really. Maybe I will do that. I think I will do that. That was just health, I don't need it. Elixir. I like the far-reaching. Then claws and bombs and mines. And I saw that, I just chose not to move. It's their masks that are explosive. Venom Worm Elixir. Just to have something new. I could be going for a lot of different things, I realize. Well, I still got the heavy out. Look at everything dropping so hard. I don't feel like they can just jump on me and damage me. I feel like they can only come to my area. I swear I got all of these, so what if I re-roll? I don't remember having Wild Heart Elixir. Nope. So many elixirs and so many curios. Must Literary Inquisition. Bring on more fights. Then I keep hitting them with all kinds of things.
What was that? Swore I heard someone talking.
So much. Rage Elixir. Then, when damage crits, a 20% chance to apply bleeding, and we got a lot of crit possibilities. Longevity Locket. Fatal damage, you revive with 10% max HP. And 50 shield with unlimited duration. I'm going to take my... Not going to take my chances. I'm going to play it safe, even though this is surely easy.
Is there anything I can help you with? I was about to ask you the same thing. Not necessary. I am in a state of complete self-reliance.
It's hard for me to completely ignore the pleasure I derive from our little spats, dear.
Ow! Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything I do here is above board. For the most part. What kind of business do you have with Miss Ching?
Hey!
Oh, please. She's only ever concerned about who steps foot in her inn. My business is out here, with and for the people.
Until next time, farewell, Wayfarer.
Alright, got the Vajra chime, don't I? Yeah, alright, got the chime. No, I got the ring. I got the whirlwind ring. So maybe now it's time to get the chime. Burning chances. Critical. Lightning strikes 3 nearby enemies. Might get both of these. Yeah.
I bet they don't think I see them, but those cheeky foxes have been staring at my buns all day.
Craving a call to a culinary adventure? You've come to the right spot.
Reduce cooldown of ink relic. Crit rate goes up. All damage bonus goes up. And that's not any health recovery. Let's go with that there. We can eat more than one, it looks like. So what now?
Looky who finally decided to show. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting, not so patiently, to get a new puppet, and here you are.
There's no chance of that happening.
Oh, dearie me, you completely misunderstand. Being a puppet of mine means you get to have everything you've ever wanted. No more of those pesky problems or boring burdens. Just a life lost to illusion.
No, thank you.
It's showtime!
No, thank you, man. How we detonate that? Get that bonus damage in.
Look at me, controlling your every little move!
But I can't tell some things. There's so much going on.
My puppet show begins!
No, thank you with the hits here.
Struggle all you'd like. I'm the master of your reality.
I feel like I did 20,000 damage with the stacks being used up there. I'm willing to think he might actually only have the one form.
Mine. Your mind is mine.
10 seconds of all that, though. I do dig it. More hits than I care to take, though.
Dance, little puppet, dance.
Okay, now I'm a little scared. Starting to feel like a good thing I got that ring. Oh man, he still has another form.
Nothing is ever what it seems.
This is actually the challenge here now. I ain't see that.
I snapped my fingers and
I actually lost it.
your neck.
Whoa. Had to see everything. This is only the puppet master. Come to think, I've used my, whatchamacallit, my one revive. So I gotta be a bit careful here. Those mines will help too. Oh! Haven't you learned by now that my illusions are not to be trifled with? There was finally a challenge.
Won't let you.
That wound looks pretty bad there, sweetheart.
Stop. You.
Still talking, huh? Look at the fighting spirit in you. I wonder...
Feels bad, man, but I'm glad I got that revive ring. But all the good that did me, though. Now to see where the roguelite functions come in. Ugh. I collected so many things. Do I really care about the damage stats? I don't think I do. So what now? What art?
What? How am I still alive?
How's that head of yours?
Who? You're a fox?
Whoa. Why don't you just calm it down there, hun? Deep and easy breaths. Still not exactly sure how your body's gonna take to Fox Blood Ink.
The what? Blood ink?
I know. Your people and mine, we don't get on very well. But I figured you might let all that slide. Considering, you know, me using our clan's sacred artifact and granting you immortality and all.
So this is the Spirit Fox Inn. Not exactly what I expected. And that would make you...
Your friend, savior, and innkeeper. The locals call me Miss Ching.
And let's just say I've yet to correct them. No doubt you're exhausted from the whole ordeal out there. You can rest easy, though. It won't track you down here.
It?
Ah, still waking up from your story, huh? Consider it the realm's master of sorts. If you've heard a voice telling you what you've got to do, well, that was it.
It tried to manipulate me. I won't ever let it do that ever again.
If you feel that strongly about it, then you're gonna need to head for the story relics. If you want true freedom, that is. I should warn you, you know. Nobody's ever reached the end of the relics. Not even with Foxblood ink. Maybe better if you gave it a second thought.
How do I get to them?
Right. Well, it's simple enough to enter. You just pass right through that scroll there. Maybe take a breath, though. Heal up a little. Quick tour of the inn wouldn't hurt. Heck, you might even find something you'll need.
Skin shift. So shape-shifting abilities to alter forms. Definitely don't know anything about that.
That thing, I hardly ever see it leave your side.
I don't know what I'd do without them.
And how did you two meet, I wonder?
On a hunt, anyway.
A fox hunt.
They needed protection at the time, and they've guarded me ever since.
Quite a curious little thing. If the journey is proving too difficult for you, best think about how you want it to end, huh?
No, thank you. It won't end until she finishes it her way.
Aqua sweep floors. Aqua clean tables. Aqua wash bowls. Aqua hungry. Bamboo.
Oh, stop! Stop at once!
Oh boy.
Bamboo cut into sticks.
Those are my fine chopsticks, you dummy!
Why not moron? This isn't the radio. You can say moron on TV.
Aqua, sorry.
But he's still eating them.
Aqua tired of cleaning later.
So what's upstairs?
Legend of the Spirit Fox clan claims that this inn was founded by its namesake as a safe haven. It is said that by using their own fox blood as an offering, the act established a barrier that has shielded us from it ever since. By offering fox blood ink, one might even receive a blessing from that deity.
So it's pointing us to try this here. Talent slate for Foxblood ink there. So unstoppable for that there. Then good shape. Then well off. And it can all be reset. Oh, that's already fully leveled up. So we have to do that in order to get stuff. Then Luck of the Ruins. Oh boy, that costs stuff. And that's certainly something. I want to get more fox blood. Then what could I even consider? More silver coins, more ink stone. That's all I can afford here. So I had to get more fox blood drops. I won't worry about these then.
Hey there! I've been tinkering with a brand new dish. And, well, you were the inspiration behind it. So I wanted you to be the very first to try it, just to see if it suits your taste.
We gotta happily accept. We gotta. Fire in the stove blazing, crackling as sparks, and I couldn't read it all.
Open wide! Well, looks good. Tastes even better, right? I made this especially for you. I remember exactly what you like.
So that's bonding, I take it.
Miss Ching said she gave you something sacred from the Fox. Miss Ching said she gave you something sacred from the Fox clan? You must be extra special.
You mean the fox blood ink?
Does that mean you'll turn into a fox now? I guess I could see how you could sport a tail.
That's not... Wait, what? I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Phew, that's goody to know. I would have had to change my whole menu if you'd gone full fox.
1 dish, 2 dish, 3 dish, new dish.
Shouldn't it be 1 dish, 2 dish, red dish, blue dish? I almost said fish.
Ow!
Huh, fancy seeing you here. You visiting the talent steal?
Just passing through.
Thought you might be here to pay respects to the Crimson Fox. See that steel over there? It honors the Crimson Fox, and it still holds traces of her magic.
Ow!
Next time, I'll bring some paper and ink to make a rubbing. It'd almost be like getting her autograph.
Wow!
What a roar there.
Do to get some food in this place.
Such sweet scent on such a proud beauty. That flesh is simply exquisite. I wonder, might stroke that cheek, if only for a moment.
You give me ick.
Only if you're looking to lose that hand.
My, you speak in few words, but the depth in which you do so is simply captivating. My collection would flourish with one such as you. I am known as Violetta, the world's foremost collector of beauty. I am able to capture the true essence of it in my craft. If you'd care to make an arrangement, I can fulfill any wish you might have. All I ask for in return is your beautiful skin.
That doesn't sound worth it.
I'm thinking you didn't hear me when I told you hands off.
There's no need for any of that. Put away your sword. I'd hate for you to ruin such a face with a frown. If you're not willing to part with your skin, there is always another option. It's known as ink jade. It's a mineral infused with mystic properties found only in the story relics. Bring it to me, and I can craft you a skin like you wouldn't believe.
So what's this all about? Changing up her looks. Need to unlock Aquan's form first. Well, we got 2 of those. And then what's this? Oh. Then there's some more. Whole lot of skin potential. And because of that, we've unlocked those. And after beating the game once for the others. Oh, these forms actually have stats to them. All play styles. Form upgrade coming soon. And high attack frequency and a spinning blade. Attack and evasion. Bamboo points to unleash a whirlwind. And then there is different skins, different looks on the form.
I'm willing to offer you anything your heart desires in exchange for your skin. No deal.
Ah,
Your wish is to defeat the book spirit and leave this place, isn't it? Which is something I will achieve on my own.
perhaps you might be open to discuss another kind of deal?
Oh, I didn't mean to change forms there. I'm sticking with red. There's so much talking to do.
All right, hold it right there. If you're just looking to bang up the place.
Sorry about that.
Well, hello to you, madam. What I meant to say there was if you're looking to bang something up, why don't you go on and give me a try?
Feeling like, hello, nurse.
What you feeling sorry for? I can't feel a thing in here.
Rock, I do not regret my belt has grown loose, wasted away for love of you. Oh, Miss Abow, my devotion to you is everlasting. Rock, everlasting.
Who is Miss Abow?
Rock, the fire and light. Rock, fire and light of my existence. For her, I've embraced a new existence as a parent, just to remain beside.
Oh, I understand. To be beside...
Rock, blind, blind. Rock, you're as blind as this fool if you think he's my Abow. Rock!
Better had calmed down, my friend. Your job is to serve Miss Ching until she sees fit to guide you back to your beloved. Remember?
Love endures through the ages, does it not? Rock? Rock, my words aren't just heard. They're felt deep inside the soul. That's the power of rock passion.
I don't get his story. So now, difficulties, like fox hairbrush difficulty, even though I haven't done it in sheep hair difficulty. Sacrifice fox blood to reduce enemy attack and health. Fox blood drops increased. Can be activated at the scroll entrance. Then what's that?
Looky here, hero. I wondered if you and I might exchange a few words.
As long as the word isn't fate or order. I've had about enough of all that.
You would not want to be around Fate Grand Order then.
Of course, of course. I'm what you might call a bit of a fortune teller around here. Don't believe I need to tell you there's more than a fair share of danger lurking in your future.
Wonderful. Thanks for literally nothing, Mr.
Dr. Lau's the name. I'll have you know, I make it my business to use my abilities to help the misfortunate such as yourself. Take these ancestral beads, for example. Why, for a mere 50 silver coins, they'll see to it that your path is cleared of all manner of evils.
Rock? Nonsense! Nonsense! Rock?
No one is talking to you, you stupid bird. Forgive my colleague here. His grasp on the language is lacking at best. Wait, don't go! I swear to you, he knows not of what he speaks. Reading the markings of fate is quite simple. Defying it, however, that is not so easily achieved.
So that was difficulty 2. So that was the default difficulty. So Fox Blood drops decreased to reduce enemy attack and health. Curious beginners with default drop rates and normal enemy strength. But then, isn't there something for sheep hair? Yeah, there's nothing about fox hair. I figured not, so I don't want to do that. I haven't encountered General Gore, I don't think, and I don't think I encountered Ke. And I guess I could look at the Ink Realm anecdote now. No, I can't. Why can't I? And I ain't trying to start a new run. I figured that's what happened. I ain't doing a run. No way. I ain't doing that after already an hour and a half of trying. I don't feel like reading this. I guess I should have been reading this. Ink Pet Playground. Now the Ink Realm anecdote is a thing. So why wasn't it before? Them feeding pets with dumplings there.
Now, where did I... Ah, here it is. Right then. What is it I can do for you?
He's magic-y.
I've been told you're the resident bookkeeper. Anything I need to settle for my account?
So, you're the one setting out to explore the ruins.
I'm the one.
Then I must insist that you take this with you. It's a journal from my youth. It is a very curious thing. It goes about writing whatever it is that I'm doing, which makes for quite the dull read. But perhaps in your hands it might finally document a fair bit of adventure. A far more worthy use of its talents, don't you think? If anyone has a chance of forging a new path through the story relics, it's certainly you.
So here's all kinds of places. Geography and everybody with description, and then various story things. And then one more thing of story. I don't know how it all unlocks. How does it all unlock then? In demonology, I met Ke. I haven't met General Gore yet. And there's so much potential. Oh, no, these are enemies also. And a whole lot of ink relics. They must be happening because I decomposed them so they hadn't counted. Well, that's angering, if not a little expected. Then a number of curios, including higher and higher ranks and abilities. Then various lore, including what must be a shogi board. There's so much, and food. Food. So there's one thing of food I hadn't gotten yet. And all kinds of elixirs. And endings. Then we can read that here.
So what's so special about you that has the innkeeper acting so generously?
How's that?
Rock? She's provided a cozy little resting spot designed especially for it.
How nice. I'm sure Momo is very grateful.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet. I'm supposed to keep an eye on you. You cause any damage at all, and your lady friend there is gonna have to sell you to cover the cost. The cost!
Rock! So how do we go about feeding? Big boy or girl or thing. So Momo, Crystal Momo, Thundery Momo. Ink pet modifier. So it gets bigger and fiercer. Thundery Momo. A number of different Momos, like Pommy from Bomberman 64, the second attack. Okay, they are stumping big. But I don't think I need to do anything else now. Yeah, I think we're all good here. There was so much, though. Can delete saved game if we want to start all the way from the beginning. I know I don't want to do that. It's quite a visual cacophony of various action, of all kinds of AoEs and big hit effects. But it's still a good-looking game, and it's still a very action-packed roguelite. It's still something I can easily suggest. And it's still something I thank Keymailer and Leap Studio very much for allowing me to share with you. Come to think, I swear there's another number of action roguelites I've been allowed to share with you all. So somewhere around here is another one of those. You want to give that a look as well if you want more action similar to this here.